Music box. Silver. Fion's journal. Okay. Ah, this might be useful. He's getting worse. The whispers, the night terrors, the blood. I know he's hiding something, and the others in the flophouse know it too. I've seen how they look at him, how they look at me. They're scared of him. I can't blame him. I'm taking that. Am I looking to improve my Japanese fan base? The tentacle porn. The origins of Mistra. Big read there. Gale might like to read that. I'm sure he knows all about Mistra's origins. There's a dog collar. Is there anything else? There's, oh, a surgical bed. Rules of the reading room. Anyone caught pleasuring themselves in the library will be tethered to the bookcase of chained books. Any wizards caught examining the special collection without express permission will be commanded to read aloud to the whole library the passage they were enjoying. Anyone breaking the silence of the library will be promptly gagged. Yes, all we need now is a sturdy dwarf with a leather riding crop. Semi-annual magazine of drawings and tales telling stories of famed heroes of Baldur's Gate by their admirers. I don't think there's anything else in here. We'll check the wardrobe. What the hell? A leather choker ensemble. Let's leave all that alone. And there's access to the roof. Oh, we've got to find Voss in the Sheressi's Caress. Alright, so we haven't found Voss yet. What's that? We should hit Rivington next. Who's this? Who's this? Who said that? I don't really fancy jumping from rooftop to rooftop. So he is in potentially the next room over. Where did I come from to get in here? So he's on the other side of this place. Right, got it. This is where we go. This one isn't even locked, so he might be downstairs. Oh, okay.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do.
Do we
And
really?
unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
It's another Grinch. These Githyanki look ridiculous. Such a weird race.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
Sorry? What? Raphael's full questline was a highlight of the game for you. We can't recommend it enough. We'll see where we go with that. I wonder if he's going to be the one that stops me turning into a cephalopod at the end of all this.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
So, just going back, what you've asked there, Darius. What went down with Shadow in Act 2 for you? We found... Oh, what did we... I've got to go back a bit now. So, she's changed her hair colour. Oh, right, okay, yes. So, we found the night song in the bottom of the temple. And at first, the conversation options went that she was determined to kill it, and I didn't want her to. And she actually decided to fight us to the death. And I thought, okay, well, we just knocked her out thinking she'd come back at camp or something. No, that was the end of that. So we had to reload that back in. And then I let Shadowheart deal with it, with the conversation. And she decided to release the night song, which was obviously wonderful. and now she has not. She stopped following Shah. So that's basically what went down with Shadowheart in Act 2. And she's lost her religion. Yeah, I think so. So she's now trying to find herself again. Anyway, back to this character who's got one of the best voices in the game, without a doubt. Did you just cure me of the tadpole with a click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles.
I would like that.
Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see.
That one was already there to begin with.
Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Do I? The Astral Prism?
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Ooh, right. Okay. It's this question. We asked this earlier in the stream. What do I want to do? Why would I want to free him?
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days?
Not exactly.
Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an Illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
Let's have a look. All the evidence I've seen suggests Orpheus is my enemy and the Emperor my ally.
If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first
I was
met.
starting to wonder about this
To
Illithid.
the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden, one that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
I can do that. I can do that. So, oh god, the people. I don't fully trust the Emperor, to be fair, and I've had misgivings about that for quite a long time, before we knew he was the Emperor. But the people telling me to kill him are Satan here and Lae'zel. So we've got bad and probably not bad. But I don't know. This is... I just don't know. I'm going to have to see how this goes. Okay, it's worth taking the risk. How do I free Orpheus?
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
How convenient. Yeah, it's very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
Which is? Yeah, just tell me what you want.
I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Yeah, I've got to completely agree there. That is far, far too dangerous. I'd be insane to give such a powerful artifact to a devil.
Better to have it in my hands, and far from your precious world, than in the hands of the gods and monsters that fight over this city's soul.
I'm tempted, but tell me why you're so eager to get hold of the crown.
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting.
We can't give him the crown.
And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
The idea of you ruling all 9 hells doesn't fill me with joy. That's a very good response, I think. What makes you think you'd succeed in using the crown where Karsus couldn't?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
If you don't fail, how come you didn't get hold of the crown way back when?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Okay, so there's a few ways that this can go that I could see. We could agree to this, because remember early on in the game, when we met him first, he said, in the end, when you have no other choice, you will come to me. So it sounds like we're almost predetermined to turn into tentacle men, and he's going to be our way out at the end at some cost. Possibly. The other thing we could do, and this would be the best thing to do from a paladin's point of view, if this was possible, we agree to get the crown for him. We then take Lae'zel, and we go and free Orpheus. Orpheus then helps us do whatever he's going to do, and destroys the evil bitch queen of the Githyanki, and whatever happens to the Emperor happens to the Emperor, and we win the game, and we have the crown, and we save the world, and then I don't give it to him And Eric, in a great act of selflessness, sacrifices his own soul to the devil, because he'll be taken down to the 9 hells for not handing over the crown and breaking the deal. And that would be the ultimate Paladin ending, I think. Maybe. I don't even know if that's possible. I'm just sort of shooting ideas here. And what else can we do? We can turn this down, save the world another way, and turn into a tentacle beast and possibly die at the end and not do this. But I love this character so much, Raphael, that we should go down his quest line and see what happens. Because there's another possibility that he might not have considered, is that owning the crown, trying to control an Elder Brain, doesn't work out how he thinks and causes him a load of shit for it. So it might work out for the best, or there might be an opportunity to cause that to happen. In his lust for power, in his greed, he might overlook something that works against him. So it could be good. You always find role-playing your hero is the best thing to do in these situations. Yeah. If I went into it thinking that we were not going to hand over the crown at the end, and therefore sacrifice myself, that would be the ultimate heroic thing to do, wouldn't it? Better tentacle than red. I like that. So maybe we should turn Illithid. But then there's Lae'zel's quest, and I'm thinking that as a companion, there wouldn't be a bad outcome quest in there. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I'm naive in thinking that. But she wants to free Orpheus. However, having said that, Shadowheart wanted to kill the Night Song, and when it came to it, didn't, and was wiser and didn't go down that route. So maybe Lae'zel would do the same. There's so many options. There's so many options for this. It sounds perfect, but to Raphael not to have the crown, you must kill him. Otherwise, it would be automatically given to him after the game ends. Can we kill him? He is no mortal. Right, anyway. It must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal the crown when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry.
I must admit.
It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
No, is the answer. Oh my god, but I have to decide now. It's the narrator that's clinched it. Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor? Having said that, we don't trust the Emperor anymore. I'd be tempted to say to hell with all of you. I'm off to the pub. You can sort it out amongst yourselves. I don't know what to do here. A paladin wouldn't do a deal. A paladin wouldn't do a deal with the devil. Especially not the Oath of Devotion. The risk is far too great. He would sacrifice himself. If he has to become a tentacle dude to do that, then I guess that's where I have to go with this. I'd like to take the deal to see where the story goes. But maybe this isn't the end of the storyline. Who knows? Trust your feelings, Luke. I'd rather destroy the crown than risk it falling into the wrong hands again.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
I have no choice. Oh. I'm not just going to say no deal, Raphael. I'm leaving.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Right, what we need is a plan B. We don't need the crown, and we don't need the world ending. We're going to find a plan B. They did it in the movie, so we're going to work it out and see what we can do. Gale.
I knew any artifact that could command an Elder Brain must be close to omnipotent. But for it to be the very crown Carcer's forged, it verges on unbelievable. I assure you, the hammer Raphael offered is mere scrap metal in comparison, whatever use he claims for it. We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on their shelves.
We should go there. We've had this conversation. Sounds like an excellent idea.
The only kind I have? Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries.
You said.
Their collection of rare tomes is
I'm guessing he's got like a sponsorship deal or an affiliate link for Sorcerer's Sundries.
I'll have one or two stashed away.
Skip that.
You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but
Right, okay. He's told us that before. And I'm sure it's not because we've just reloaded at some point. He has told us that before. Right, okay. That's going to take us in some different directions. We have to go and see Voss.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was Raphael. I'm just going to come out with this because I need to sort of try and... I need to get a sense of which side and where the balance lies here. So I'm just going to go Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
I'm starting to feel like a pawn in a game here. He wants the crown that's on the brain.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him?
Means to free Orpheus.
Tell me, you turned him down.
I turned him down.
Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached.
I'm damn sure it won't.
I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
It's not his protection, it's Orpheus's protection. He's just forcing Orpheus to protect us. So it's not the Illithid's protection. Alright, those words are now starting to ring a little hollow. So we can come back. We need to speak to Lae'zel about this, and I think we need to go to the bookshop. But first off, there's probably other stuff. There's other dealings to do first, so let's move on. I like how this story is going, and I love games that give you these really agonizingly tough decisions because you just don't know which is the right one to do. And you think, right, I need more information before I go down this route. Because sometimes your feelings just are misled or misplaced.
Hey. You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
Who said that? Salty snails. Who said that?
I put it
Irina. Fist. That is some nice music. Hang on. Who said that about Raphael? Carilla. Where's Carilla? Who's Carilla, more importantly?
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
I swear that hellbed's getting bigger.
Oi! You must have slipped by me earlier. Raphael's very disappointed you turned him down.
Oh god, is this bitch woman again? Who are you exactly?
I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. He's gutted, you know. Had such high hopes for you.
Did he tell you to try and win me over with your charms?
Cheeky. We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal. You should reconsider, though. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
She's got like a light source in the back of her mouth. When she opens, it's lighting off her tongue. It's strange. Maybe that's intended. I mean, she is a devil or something. What exactly is it you do for him?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly. Mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract.
Yeah, see that light?
If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
I can't believe that the only way to do this is to give the most powerful artifact in existence to a devil. I just can't believe it. So there's got to be something else out of this. I don't believe a devil cares about the fate of the world.
I won't pretend he's an altruist. But he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients.
I see. So it's within his interest to save the world. Okay. All right. That makes a bit more sense. I'm not convinced. I'll stop the brain without his help.
I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
It is weird. Maybe it's the lighting off this reflecting off the back of a mouth or something. It's that's the only thing I can think of. I could turn that off and then see. Let's have a look. Is there anyone to talk to? I don't think there is in here anymore. How are we doing? I feel like we have pushed the... Oh, hang on. I haven't spoken to Voss. I need to go back in there and find Voss. He said he was in the tap room somewhere. What does he consider the tap room? Oh, wait. It won't be through there, is it? Not in there. Right, that's out. I thought it might be down the back of here. Oh, hang on.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours.
Yeah, I'm going to get into trouble here if I'm not careful. I was just testing the door handle, mate. We're door handle testers. We're with the council. That one passed. It's all right. Is he up here somewhere? Where the hell is this place? Right. Deal with the devil. Not there. Free Orpheus. So we might be able to go and... okay. If we could find where he lives, the House of Hope, we might be able to get the hammer without doing the deal. Right, so there's a possibility. There we go. Help Kithrak Voss. Right, show on the bloody map. He's in that room. Should I have gone upstairs again? Why is that? Come again. Show on the map. It's... No, that's the wrong one. He's got to be in there somewhere. I'm next to him. Is that him? No, that's Shadowheart. Oh, there he is. I couldn't see him. That's not the first time that's happened. Cheers, Juranom.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
I will find another way to liberate Orpheus.
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son. And yet it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
His stick. I thought he said his dick. What? I had to go look at the subtitles. His dick? What are you interested in his dick for? Orpheus sensed a tadpole before and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Right, that's good to know. And where do you think Raphael keeps his hammer? And don't say in his tool shed.
A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices. He must keep the Orphic hammer there. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
Right then, to the magic bookshop, I guess.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
I think this Illithid is not really much different to another devil, using us for his own purposes, I suspect. We will find out more. We'll find out more about the truth of this as we go along, I'm sure. I like the music. The music sounds great. Right, then, we're out of there. That was quite intense, was all that. Golden piercing in a tongue. Do you think that was what it was? That would reflect the light coming from the lantern above the bar there. We're not going back to Raphael. This place next door. Let's go check on this because it's black. And there's got to be a way in somewhere.
I got it. Hey, thanks.
Whoop. See? It levels. I don't like not exploring buildings. It's open. Should we go see what we've got here? Is it even anything? Is it another part of that room? Okay, that's fine. Explored. Done. Ticked off. Finished. So the lower city, is it a case of... It's not a case of going down there. Let's take a look at the map where we're at. So we kind of explored down there and down there. I guess we carry on. There's the south span of Worms Crossing. What's that quest with Worms Crossing we had to do? We've had it for a long time. Was it? It wasn't just to return that mad monk, was it? There's loads of stuff. Unlock the ancient tome. I think we are... Yes, there's maybe something in the magical shop that will help with that. Daughter of Darkness. We found a Sharon lookout called Ferg Droger. He revealed that the cloister is hidden in a place called the House of Grief in the lower city of Baldur's Gate. So, okay, that's hers. And the Chosen of Shar, that bit is complete. And the rest is fine. Okay, well, we must be getting on with it. Welcome back, Catherine. Let's see, I guess we just go north. Linda Altauer. Trader.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
A little bit of lock breaking, maybe. Yes. Waters. Holy waters. Bombs. I don't like the alchemist's fire. I might take... Tell you what, let's cancel. Let's get a starring on. You may as well have him. You never know when we might be short of these things. I mean, we've got lots, but... I like to have a good stock. Confirm those. We've got some holy waters. We have acid vials, grease, poisonous slime bombs. I'm going to sell that because I've carried those around for ages and I've got better things to throw at people than that if it comes down to it. Well, that looks like a toilet roll. And a soul coin. Not the best deal, but I'll take it. So I am spending a little bit of money.
Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
We have permission to pass this time, though, haven't we? If we go down there. Unless it turns into another massive fight. Is there anything worth going back down there for? Before I disappear? You guys said there was tadpoles on the boat. I must admit, I am tempted to have a little look. We can come back up here quick now. We've got this. Leave nothing unlooted. He'll travel over there, right? We'll have one last little look around. Oh, God, there's guards in there. Hostile guards. But they're not attacking, so that's okay. I wish I could loot these things. Especially the Steel Watcher. I'd love to know if that's got anything in it. Like elemental cores or anything useful. Some sort of power source, maybe. Did I find Damon here to fix Karlach? I haven't seen him, actually. I was looking for him. I wonder if he's back at the village refugee camp. I might have a wander back over there now. So I found some more metal. I don't know if that's even useful. Can't see that he'll have gone into the village. Or into the city, rather. But he might have done. Does this have... Oh, okay. I've been up there. And that leads us through there. So that... What's that? Oh, okay. That's just Raphael's marker. Yeah, let's go take another look at the old pirate ship. That shouldn't be trapped. I definitely disabled that. Yeah. You can find him here. You mean on the bridge? Or do you literally mean like back in the village at the start at the refugees? So I found some of the rest of them there. That looks like a trap.
Trap. Be cautious.
Yeah, we'll take this way over. Oh, he's in Baldur's Gate? Okay. What is that? And this takes us into... We have done this bit, but there's... I was told there might be something on the boat that I have missed, so I'm going to take another look. Did I actually go up here? I didn't, but there's nothing there, so that's fine. Did I take that one before? Oh, here we go. There is one here. Nice. We'll have that. We'll probably spend that on Gale. I just totally didn't see it. We went into some cave and then came out the other side. I remember that. A fossilized shell. Is that useful for anything? Oh, storage. Hang on. Right, that's what I didn't get. Annotated ship's manifest. Let's read that. Reminder, the Stone Lord's goods. We don't need to see the man to know he's serious about his property. If you're tempted to crack a crate and take a look, remember Norrin and the wide-eyed loons who came to take him away last time out. I didn't raise a finger to stop those gods mad bastards, and I won't for you either. That's what we needed then. So, let's spend some points. So, Gale.
One with the weave.
If I'm going down, Gale, you're coming down with me. We have the Illithid expertise. He sometimes talks, so ability drain. Don't think that's that great. Stage fright. Stage fright could be the perilous stakes. Invest a creature with power that heals when it attacks, but also makes it vulnerable to all damage. I don't have to use it. But, oh, hang on. We need to see what these are. These are what I'm... fractured psyche. See that for 5 turns, that might be useful. The target dies while its psyche is fractured. You can cast... Okay. It could be useful. The Displacer Beast. That looks like it's useful. Absorb Intellect. And then Mind Sanctuary was weird. I don't know. Sonic Backlash, we know how that works. The Black Hole. Oh, I would like Black Hole. I would absolutely like that. On the short rest. Oh, I've got to play this one, I think. When an enemy with an 18 meters targets you with a spell of a level that is lower than or equal to your proficiency bonus, you can use your reaction to nullify the spell. That was also good. Right, we've got 3, so I'm going to go Displace. Right, that's kind of wasted, but we want it for that. Which also then gives us that. Nice. Poor Gale. Partial Illithid. I do feel bad for him. I do. I feel so bad. But, I mean... The powers... I'm going to have to move some of these. This is getting insane now. If I put the scrolls... If I drag the scrolls onto there, we can drag this over. Because I would have thought there's more on there, is there not? What have we got? We've got the Black Hole. I'm looking forward to trying that. And the Mind Blast could also be good. That's on a long rest. But 4d8 plus 3 Psychic is nice. Okay, some cool stuff on there. That was worth coming back to. Thanks for whoever suggested that to me. Gale does consent. He totally consents.
Let's explore. Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's go into this cave.
And move.
Because I don't remember seeing this before. There was a cave we came out of after going down through the monastery, the temple. But it wasn't this one. What have we found here? Right, in we go. Gold on the floor? Is this just like a pirate base?
Always room for more?
Okay, so there might have been quite a little... Take the common table wine, and the protein, and the gold. Poutine, even. Do we want these? Because these are... valuable? Nah. Not enough. A hanging corpse. A
Trap. Be cautious.
Let's leave this to someone who doesn't mind getting blown up.
Watch your back.
Well, this was worth coming into. Well, we assume it's going to be worth coming into. Pictures do sell. I'm struggling to find people with enough money to buy my crap off me at the moment. The Bone Spike Boots. Evasive Instinct. You have +1 to armor class and saving throws as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. Oh, okay. Right. Jump distance increased by 1.5 meters. And what does a Brutal Leap do? It's a bonus action. Leap at a target and possibly knock it prone. They get a strength save. I think these are monk things. I could try and make it work on Gale. But I'd have to give up his shield. And there's no benefit for that because I'm actually worse off. So, but they do sell, so... Yeah. Get some stuff.
Shall we?
You know what? You're right. These do actually sell, don't they? Starion is an art thief. So how do we get down here then? I can't believe I missed this place. Is there really nobody in? Sunmelon Piece. Dream Mist. That's got to be a wine or something. Smuggler's Manifesto. Okay, that might be worth a read. Stick to the Sword Coast if you don't want to trigger an all-out war. No backstabbing. You get what you're given. Highest value goods come first. Keep the camp tidy. Sensible rules. Tell no one. A map pointing to a secret breach in the wall of Worm's Rock Fortress. It looks like it could lead to the prison and from there, the inside of the fortress itself. Useful. There's nothing else here though, is there? I would say we are done. Sometimes devs hide buttons to press behind pictures. They do. And there's... I think I've seen like... Well, I'm sure I've seen that in Divinity. Might even have seen... Where have I seen... There's some game I've played where I've seen wall safes hidden behind pictures. And I'm not... I might be thinking of Spy vs. Spy back on the Nintendo about 30 years ago.
All right. What now?
I think we're done in this place. That was just a little loot cave, so that was quite nice. Let's go to the south span of Worm's Crossing.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
This guy is an art dealer.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Wasn't far off. He actually does have some. Peach and apricot dye. Oh, okay. It's not got anything too exciting. But let's do the art thing because I mean, there they are. Sure, we had more than 4. Oh, we will... Actually, for all they're rare, they're not really valuable. So I'm surprised we're not getting more for those. Anything else to sell while I'm here? I need to find a big vendor. Because I've got some big, expensive hammers to get rid of. That can probably go, right? That's not worth it. Scarlet leather armor. That can definitely go. Oh, and a sword, and a ring, and a fossilized shell. That's a shield. Right. Nice. Didn't realize that. I thought it was just some garbage on the floor. I didn't realize it was like a shield.
Do come again.
He'll make a fortune out of that stuff, he will. Black hole on Gale is OP. Get everybody together with a black hole and fireball everyone. Yeah, I hadn't considered that, but that would be awesome. Where's black hole? I'm not on him, that's why. I just saw all the tentacle powers and thought, aha! Black hole. Create a point of intense gravity. Oh, wow, that's like... We cancel. Sit down, Gale. Sit down. Don't get excited. That's massive.
I wish to live in more interesting times.
Black hole and fireball. What a combination that's going to be.
These boots have seen
Right, let's see what the end of this place brings. And please don't be a fight. I have a pass now, by the way.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Let's have a look. See this? I've been invited to the ordination.
Well, be. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry.
I nicked the invite
Lower the gates.
from somewhere.
Special permission.
Actually, you know, you see all these people with bloodshot eyes and faces and scars and scratches. I'm beginning to think Eric and Gale don't look so far out of place. Black hole is an action, so somebody else should cast fireball. Is it? I thought it was a bonus action.
Let me work my magic.
Oh, it is an action. Okay.
At least things have stayed interesting.
It's all going to depend on the... Unless we haste him. But it's all going to depend on the order in which people go, isn't it? Worms Rock Fortress.
We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
A pleasure to meet you. Could we talk face to face?
Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Interesting.
Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Let me see where we are in case there's somewhere I have missed going. Oh, hang on. Is there an area over here? There's something that leads out the back of the circus, isn't there? There was a locked gate there. I don't know what that leads to, though. It feels to me like I should probably just be heading on in here. I've got enter the audience hall, confront Lord Gortash. Did I talk to everyone in the flop house? No, I came rushing out, I think. I do feel like I'm advancing into something that I'm not quite ready for, I must admit. Let's go back in there.
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks.
Right, so who is... did I talk to Grishka?
This place is real shabby. But at least folk don't look at you funny in here. Need anything?
She was going to be trading, wasn't she? Right, okay, that's fine. So I definitely spoke to him. Oh, I didn't speak to these.
Right, this was a stupid idea.
I missed these.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim.
That's a fine axe.
Bleeding notions.
That is a damn fine axe.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it.
Did he have something gold in his mouth as well just then, or did it just flick past it? Adventurer means nothing here anymore. No respect. Why won't they let you in?
The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
Okay. Is there anyone down here? There isn't, so we're done. There's no one behind there. We did speak to the person in the inn, and we've spoken to him. Yeah, maybe it is time to go in. I can't see.
Maybe even are.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I don't think we've spoken to these.
But we should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister.
Who the hell?
I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Starion.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him. Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Good point. It is a good point. We're here to kill Cazador. It's the only way you'll be free.
You can't mean that.
He's playing mind games. He can't raise a hand to the Master, let alone kill him.
You have no idea what I can do.
That look. You don't know the power of the dark side.
Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Oh, he's got him in the sunlight. I was beginning to wonder.
Please!
Astarion, stop. It sounds like the right thing to do. These are innocents caught up in this. They'll tell me. They'll tell me afterwards. I've just saved the guy. They'll tell me. I hope they'll tell me.
Fine.
Good cop, bad cop. It works. It works.
You owe your wretched life to my friend. Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. Do you really think you can stop him?
I'm the only one who can. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I don't need to fear him anymore.
He's a bit confident.
Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Oh, really? Oh no, they just disappear.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
They'll warn him we're coming.
Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't gone back to talk to them. Just gone blundering on. Sometimes you scare me more than the Elder Brain does.
Well, thank you, darling. But there's nothing to be afraid of. We're a team, after all. We are a team, aren't we? You are still with me?
And what if we're walking into a trap?
Then we'll deal with it. It can't be worse than everything else we've faced. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
You see how I cleverly avoided answering his question about whether we're a team or not? Never confirm anything. Anyway. I think we're done in here now. I think now we really are. We have spoke to everybody in here. We spoke to him. Good. We can leave. I feel a bit more satisfied about that. I still don't feel like we're going to the right place.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
We're out of short rests. We're a bit low on spell slots. It's 20 past 6. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to return to base. I'm going to take a short rest. A long rest, even. Hang on, there's got to be someone wanting to talk in here now. Surely to God, there's got to be someone wanting to talk. And long rest. Yes. Yep, I thought there'd be some chatter. Who have we got? We've got Halsin. Better go and keep the companions happy.
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you.
He's even bigger than Eric. He's huge. So the fog's lifted. What have you discovered?
You. I discovered you. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now.
Put it back in your pants. These mutton chops are taken. I thought you were bound to nature.
I still have hot blood in my veins. Nature gifted us our desires and the means to act on them. But we muddied its beautiful simplicity with rules, social strictures, clothes. So, I am not bound to nature. I am unbound in nature. I want more than to fight at your side, or sit around the campfire with you. I want to lay with you under the stars and feel your skin against mine. I think you feel the same way. You saw to my needs here in camp with the care of a lover, not a host.
I've hardly
But tell me
spoken
I'm
to
wrong,
him.
and the matter can rest. I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more.
I mean, poor Gale. I can't say yes to the bear man and say no to Gale. If I wanted to root with a half a ton of dumb muscle, I'd seduce a deep Rother. I don't think he'll take that with amusement. I'm afraid I just don't see it that way.
I understand. And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed.
Yes, go and plunge it somewhere else. It's just a knocking shop. The desire of Eric is too great for them to handle. It's his whiskers. It's his magnificent side whiskers. All the men are going for it. The women, not so much, I've noticed. Lae'zel, Shadowheart, and Karlach. The whiskers don't do anything for them. But, yeah, apparently, wizards and druids, male wizards and druids, take all the sideburns they can get. Must be because they tickle. Okay, let's... I think we're probably done. Oh, let's go and have a word with Lae'zel. Hey, guess who we spoke to earlier?
Inconceivable that we would seek release from one tadpole only for you to commune with another. I'd chide you if my mind were not consumed by the sight of Orpheus within his domed prison. The Prince of the Comet lives, but make no mistake, I can see the change in you.
Really?
Feel the parasite worming its way through you even further.
Is it that obvious?
You have invited your own misery. I will not break our alliance for it, but I will not condone it.
You see? Not interested in the slightest, is she? The Orphic hammer could be a way to release Orpheus from his prison.
This hammer, could it be? Yes, yes! This is how we will free the Prince of the Comet! This is the key Voss so ardently and courageously sought. That smug shkaketh of a devil stores it at his vaunted House of Hope. Our destination is clear, our mission undeniable. We must find a way into the House of Hope and retrieve the hammer. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will use it to smash Prince Orpheus out of his prison. Mother Gith, hear my promise. Your son will rise again. The Prince of the Comet will crush the Lich Queen Vlaakith and usher in the Age of Orpheus.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's better. I'm really not. Let's have a look. Voss has gone underground. He'll be waiting for us there.
Voss has done his duty. Now, we will do ours. We must find our way to the House of Hope and take the Orphic Hammer. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will use the hammer to break Orpheus free.
Okay. That's enough. You ever feel like you're on a journey and you don't think the destination is where you want to be, but you know that turning around and going back isn't where you want to be either? That's how I feel with the story and where it's heading in this at the moment. All will become apparent, I guess. Right, long rest. Get all the spell slots back. No more dreams of devils and anything else. Do with a bit of concealer to cover up those black veins, I think, around the eyes. And let's head back and put on some buffs.
Hear me out. Jerez's caress.
Come on, Gale.
Look where switching it.
And he needs his armor. And then he needs the long strider, everyone. I don't think we had to change anyone's equipment, did we? We got to the point where everyone was quite happy.